Hello everyone, welcome to Druv Online Academy. In this 30-day revision series, today we are going to do part 2 revision of ICT unit. We can see input-output devices, basics of email, audio and video conferencing and digital file formats. What is input? Input is the data that we feed into the computer. And then the system processes the input and shows the result in a form which we can easily understand. That is output. Some examples of the input devices are keyboard, mouse, the digital camera, and the touch sensitive screen that we use, and microphone. Monitor, speaker, printer, projector and GPS are some of the examples for output devices. Then we will see basics of email. It is short form of electronic mail. Email is a form of electronic communication. Here we will be able to share messages and files through email. And not just that, email also facilitates real-time chat. This email address has two different parts. One is user ID, the other one is domain name. This username is the name we choose to be identified with, and the domain name given by the domain naming system. There are different types of top-level domain. .com is generally used for commercial business and companies. And we also use .edu for educational institutions and .gov for government institution or .org for organizations in general. We will see the different fields in email. In the field from, the sender's mail ID is mentioned. In the field to, the main recipient's email ID is mentioned. In the field CC, carbon copy, we enter the ID of secondary recipients. Recipients in this field 2 and CC will both know that the other person also have received the same email. Next, BCC. This is blind carbon copy. Recipients on BCC list can see all the email ID in the 2 and CC field, but only the sender will know the BCC list of recipients. Subject is a short description of what the mail is about. If we have to send some other document or audio or video, some kind of another file along with the email, we can do so using the attachment facility. Inbox is the folder where all the received mails will be, and trash is the folder where all the deleted mails will be. Start folder is where we can star mark and save the important mails for later reference, and in draft folder we can find the mails which we have not yet sent, and in sent mails we can find the mails which we have sent already. Then audio and video conferencing. When number of people engage in a live interaction using some electronic instruments or digital platforms to connect and communicate, we call it audio or video conferencing. In audio conferencing, we cannot see the person. It is not a face-to-face interaction, whereas video conferencing allows that kind of an interaction. Audio conferencing is relatively easier to set up, whereas video conferencing is more efficient and more effective than audio conferencing. No matter which part of the world the participants are in, with a strong internet connection, they will be able to communicate with each other. So this facilitates simultaneous communication and collaboration or exchange of ideas, opinions and suggestions. Softwares like Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, all these are examples which facilitate this type of conference calls. Digital file formats. Format is a standard way in which information is encoded. We send and receive number of digital files on an everyday basis. These files can be image, audio, video or even a document. In that file, information is encoded in a specific format. So here we can see some examples for video format, audio, image and document formats. Now we can revise some previous year questions. First question, while sending an email to differentiate among two CC and BCC fields, which one of the following statements is true? Okay, from the given options, option C is the right one. Recipients in the BCC field can see the email addresses that are in the to and CC fields. The recipients in the BCC field can see the email addresses of other people who have received the mail. Option C is the right one. Second question, select the option that contains exclusively the text file formats. A, it has format for image, C also it has format for image, and D has format for audio. So B is the right option. Third question, with regard to email, what does BCC mean? BCC full form is blind carbon copy. So option A, they have given blind computer communication, which is wrong. Option A is not the right one. B, blind carbon copy is there, and D is also blind carbon copy. We can read the description of the option D. The user specified in the BCC field will get the email but will not see the addresses in the to and CC field, which is not true. They will be able to see the address in the to and CC field. So option B is the right option. Fourth question, which of the following is generally associated with the domain name of an educational institution? So option B is the right one. Fifth question, select the option that includes the formats suitable for distributing sound across the internet. Here option D has the list of suitable formats for distributing sound. So fourth is the right option. That's about part 2 revision of ICT. Hope this helps you. Please do subscribe to Druv Online Academy and watch the other videos in this 30-day revision series. Thank you.